All right,
Looking
are we
good.
all ready? Thank you, thank you, ladies. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Every other Friday here on Arc Maine, we are in the lab experimenting.
Our good friends from Mad Science of Maine here teaching us all about science. Joining us this morning for a special Valentine's edition of Mad Science are Mad Max and Molecule.
That's right. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. And we have a little Valentine's Day theme experiment that we are going to be doing.
Yes, we do.
You are known as a pyromaniac, right?
Oh.
So we're gonna do it's very safe and it's very fun.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're doing something
Yep.
with a flame, with a fire.
Yes.
All right.
Don't play with fire.
All right. Okay.
So
So what
yes.
is this one called, Max? You named it.
So I came up with a name. It's called Fire of Love. I'm going to be using my handy dandy strontium chloride and lithium sulfate.
And those are metal salts, and
Okay.
that's kind of the way that we make colorful fireworks.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Because there are 3 key ingredients to making fire: fuel, heat, and oxygen.
Ta-da.
All right.
Ta-da.
And I have the fuel in there, ethanol, and then we're gonna add some heat.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Get the fire going. All right, here we go. All right, here we go.
Got it. Yep. Can be hard to see. It's there. It can be hard to see flames in bright light. You got it, Max.
You
Here
sure?
we go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
it's
see
burned
it.
up.
I can
I
see
can
it.
see it. All right. I always like to have a bottle of water on standby just in case. We also have this cover just in case. but-
Safety first.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Very
100%.
smart.
Go ahead, Max. And now,
All right.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
exactly.
All right. Everybody take a step
All right, here we go.
back.
Okay.
Ooh,
Are you
a little
seeing?
red, huh?
Exactly.
Now, what's the science behind turning it red?
So it's the chemicals that Max is pouring in there right now, the strontium chloride and the lithium sulfate, are 2 metal salts that will react with the heat, and that reaction causes pink and red. There are other chemicals that we might bring on future shows, like boric acid that will turn the flame green. There's copper that will turn it sometimes a green and sometimes a blue, depending on the copper. So there's a lot of different ways we can have different colored flames.
It's beautiful.
Is this kind of like what they have? They have the thing for fire pits and for forest
Yes,
fires.
exactly. That
really?
you can toss into your
Yes.
fire.
Yes.
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. I always thought those were just packets of magic, but it's just
Well,
science.
It definitely
There's
is.
some science to it.
I think
yeah.
you're turning
Yeah.
me into a pyro. I can't stop
Right?
staring
No,
at
I
this.
absolutely
Oh my
love
goodness.
homemade
This
fire.
is crazy.
I'll hold this
So-
back just in case it makes the color clearer. But yeah, we've got a nice, beautiful, like magenta
yeah.
flame
You can see
there.
it on the overhead camera
fire
right
of
now.
love.
Yeah,
Look at
it's really-
that.
and it's really staying
very
red, too.
vibrant.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. And Max, if you want
Fun.
to extinguish that fire, we will take away the oxygen and magically,
Ta-da!
ta-da!
Wait, look, that's so easy.
Experiment number 2.
Experiment
Again,
number 2.
Valentine's theme.
Valentine's theme. We have brought each of you and one for ourselves a little sandwich bag.
Okay.
Max has drawn a beautiful heart on each one. And this experiment is called the growing heart. And what you're gonna do is you have a little tea packet right there. It's full of baking soda.
Okay.
And you're just gonna put that at the bottom of your bag. You don't need to dump it out.
Intact, not dumping. Okay.
Exactly. If we dump it, what happens is our next ingredient is vinegar. So this is kind of like the classic vinegar and baking soda volcano.
So
Okay.
just put it in.
Just put it in.
Put it in.
put it
All
We
right.
don't want the eruption like a
Right,
volcano.
right.
Then our next step is I'm going to do a countdown from 3, and then we're each going to pour our vinegar in and then seal the bag.
Okay.
Okay.
As quickly as you can.
2, 1.
Can there be air in it?
Yep, there can
Okay.
be some air in it.
All
That's
right.
okay. And then you're going to give your bag a little
Oh, shake?
shake up.
Shake.
Yep.
There you go.
And then hopefully.
Woo!
Oh, we're gonna fill up. Whoa!
Oh, yeah.
Careful, it could explode.
FYI, yes. Warning. Could
Look
pop.
at the bubbles
just
and everything.
popped.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't explode.
But
It
this is
just
something
popped.
you can definitely do at home.
Cute.
We highly recommend it. It's a lot
Oh,
of fun.
that is
Yep, it's safe for
fun.
kids. You already
Yes.
have all the ingredients, I'm sure.
So why
yeah.
did this happen?
So what
I always
happens?
want to know why.
Exactly. Just like the same reason that vinegar and baking soda make your volcano erupt, a whole lot of CO2 gas is formed. So it's trapped in this bag. So now our bag is just full of carbon dioxide, like a big balloon.
Oh, I love it.
Is this kind of like what a hot air balloon would be? I mean, when it expands like this?
It is kind of like that. Hot air balloon is just using the science of hot air, which is lighter than cold air. So the hot air gives it the lift, but it's the same idea. It's a lot of gas forming underneath the surface. and giving you either a balloon shape or giving you lift up into the air.
Oh, we all have big hearts.
Oh,
huh?
yes, we do. It just took you a while, no.
Took me a long time.
I love it.
All right,
That is
number
amazing.
3.
Number 3
Okay.
is one for Jeffrey and Katie to do. So
Okay.
this is a very special kind of paper called goldenrod paper.
Okay.
It's a pH-coded paper, so it can identify acids and bases. So our heart was actually an acid and base experiment with vinegar and baking soda. This is going to be different. We're going to see color change. And so first I'm going to pass this to Katie,
Okay.
Thank you.
along with this cup and Q-tip.
Okay.
And in this cup we have a solution that's basic. And if you could draw your best heart, Katie,
Oh, okay.
no pressure.
Well, it'll be a lot better than mine would be.
Well,
That's
I
the
can say
perfect job
yes
for you,
because
Jeffrey.
Jeff drew one earlier. Did not look like a heart.
No.
Oh, see,
Oh,
that's
look
beautiful.
at that. Looks good already.
Wow, Katie.
Yeah, wow, that
Our
looks better
taste
than what
in
I
the
did.
house.
Thank you. Okay.
Beautiful.
Wow.
So now we have Katie's beautiful
Aw.
heart. And this experiment is actually called the secret heart. So we've got to make it disappear
Yes.
Okay.
so that it's a secret. Jeffrey, you're going to dip this paintbrush in that, which is
Ooh.
vinegar, and just go over the top of Katie's beautiful heart. I hate to see it go, but
Like the whole
Well,
thing.
that's
Yep.
okay.
All right.
Oh, it's working.
Magic.
it's vanishing.
Oh,
Science
that's
is
so
like
cute.
magic.
Look at that. Oh, look
Tell
at that.
us again the solutions.
So the solution, the first one that
Yep.
Katie used was basic, so that turns our paper that hot magenta
Yeah.
color. So that we use sodium hydroxide, but you could also just use water and baking soda. And then we're back to the vinegar again with Jeffrey using an acid to erase our message as if it was
wow,
never
good job,
there.
Jeff.
Oh, look at that. Look at
That's
that.
kind of fun.
You have no heart.
Is
no
there a way
more.
to is there a way to do it the other way around to reveal
So-
like a heart?
There is. So one thing we could have done is paint the whole page with the base so that the whole thing is red,
Yeah.
and then reveal a heart by
Oh.
doing it in the acid, just drawing the heart in acid, and then we could revert it back to red again. If we let this dry, we could also put the base back over the top, and the heart would come back. You can also use a wax crayon, and that will actually stop any liquid from getting in there, so it would actually block that heart shape, and you could color all around it, and you would have a red outline and then the perfect heart.
Look at that.
love
All right, for more
it.
information,
Hearts all
like if you
around.
want to go to a camp maybe during school vacation or any birthday parties, they can go to?
They can go to maine.madscience.org. We're holding our Spy Academy camp next week. A lot of secret messages like that. Max will be teaching it. We even brought spy glasses for Katie and Jeffrey.
Oh, thank you. I can't put them on over my
Yeah, no,
goggles,
it's
but I
hard
will.
to do.
Thank you both
you
so
go.
much. Happy
Thank you so much.
Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day.